Penguins are one of the most adorable species on our planet, yet they have their own secrets that they don't want you to know about them. These birds have been around for millions of years, and they are still surviving today despite all the changes in the environment that have happened during that time period. They also have some pretty interesting behaviors and adaptations that not everyone knows about. So today we will be exploring 10 things penguins don't want you to know. Make sure you stay till the end because no 8 is going to blow your mind. Before we start, make sure to hit the subscribe button so you can get 48 more videos like this one. Also, give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy it. And without further ado, let's begin. Number 10. Penguins can live in very cold climates. Penguins can swim very well, but they cannot fly. This is why they spend most of their time in the water where they are more at home than on land. Penguins have a thick layer of blubber under their skin which keeps them warm in freezing temperatures. Their feathers also overlap each other so that no water can get through and make them cold. Some people think that penguins can only be found in Antarctica, but that's not true. In fact, there are different species of penguins that can be found all over the world from South Africa to Australia, New Zealand, South America, and even in some parts of Europe. But even though these birds may live in different places, they all share one thing in common. They don't want you to know how good they are at swimming underwater. No, 9. Different types of penguins have different diets. While it is true that most penguins eat fish, there are some species whose diet consists mainly of krill. For example, emperor penguins will typically eat squid, fish, and crustaceans. They use their sharp beaks to catch and tear apart prey before swallowing it whole. Adelie penguins also tend to feed on crustaceans such as krill, and they also supplement their diet with fish and squid. Gentoo penguins mostly eat fish, but they will occasionally eat other penguins' eggs or chicks. The diet of macaroni penguins consists mainly of krill, although they will also eat fish and squid. Rockhoppers mainly eat fish, squid, and crustaceans while they forage. Their diet varies depending on the season and what is available in their environment. Number 8. All male penguins can lay eggs. It might come as a surprise, but male penguins can actually lay eggs too. Well, sort of. What happens is that the female penguin lays an egg and then gives it to the male penguin to incubate. The male penguin will keep the egg warm until it hatches. You see, penguins are one of the few bird species where both males and females can lay eggs. However, in most cases, only the female penguin lays the egg. Once the egg is laid, the male penguin will take care of it while the female goes out to sea to look for food. After about 2 months, the chick will hatch and the male penguin will continue to take care of it until it is old enough to fend for itself. No, 7. A group of penguins is called a waddle. When you picture a group of penguins together, you probably imagine a bunch of tuxedo-clad birds waddling along on their way to the water. Well, that's actually the official term for a group of penguins. A waddle is a fun word that describes how penguins move on land, and it's also the perfect name for a group of these silly birds. Waddles can range in size from just a few penguins to dozens or even hundreds of birds. No matter the size, though, all waddles are sure to be full of energy and life as the penguins play, fight, and generally goof off. If you ever get the chance to see a waddle of penguins for yourself, you're in for a real treat. These amazing creatures are sure to put on a show that you'll never forget. Number 6. Some penguins can live up to 20 years. Some people believe that penguins can only live for a few years, but that's not true. In fact, some species of penguins can live up to 20 years or more. With proper care, many of these birds will reach the age of 10 or 15, and some will even live longer than that. Of course, not all penguins are lucky enough to have a long life, but those who do are able to enjoy many years of freedom and happiness. If you're one of the many people who loves penguins, be sure to do everything you can to protect them. These amazing creatures are endangered, and we need to do everything we can to help them survive. Number 5. There are more than 20 species of penguins. People often think that there is only one type of penguin, but this is not the case. In fact, there are more than 20 different species of penguins living in the world today. They vary in size from the tiny little blue penguin, which is only about 13 inches tall, to the massive emperor penguin, which can grow to be over 4 feet tall. Despite their differences in size, all penguins have a few things in common. They are flightless, aquatic birds with dense, overlapping feathers that help them stay warm in cold climates. Penguins are also known for their unique waddle, which is a way of walking that helps them conserve energy while on land. No, 4. Female penguins choose their mates. In the animal kingdom, females are usually the ones who choose their mates. Penguins are no exception. In fact, studies have shown that female penguins are more likely to accept a mate if he has a higher social status. This means that females are willing to mate with males who have more experience and dominance over other males. This behavior is thought to be an adaptation that helps ensure the survival of the species. By mating with dominant males, females increase the chances that their eggs will be fertilized and that their offspring will survive. No. 3. They are excellent parents. One of the most admirable qualities of penguins is their commitment to parenthood. Both male and female penguins are devoted parents who will do anything to protect their eggs and chicks. When the chicks are born, the parents will take turns looking after them, with one parent providing food while the other watches over the chick. This ensures that the chick is always cared for and never goes hungry. Penguins are truly some of the most selfless creatures on our planet. Their dedication to parenthood is an inspiration to us all. No. 2. An entire colony of penguins fasts when the adults take turns looking after their eggs. If you've ever seen a penguin colony, you know that these birds travel in groups. During the breeding season, male and female penguins take turns fasting while the other parent looks after their eggs. This means that for weeks at a time, the penguins are only eating when they have a chance to sneak away from their post. This behavior is necessary because if even one egg is broken or abandoned, the entire colony could starve. So every penguin must do their part to ensure the survival of the species. No. 1. Every single penguin species is threatened by humans. Humans have had a negative impact on the environment, and penguins are no exception. Climate change, pollution, and overfishing have all taken their toll on penguin populations. As temperatures rise, the ice that penguins depend on to hunt for food is melting. And as oceans become polluted, penguins are ingesting toxins that are harmful to their health. Additionally, overfishing has led to a decline in the fish populations that penguins rely on to eat. As a result, penguins are facing population declines across the board. But there is hope. If we can turn things around and protect the environment, penguins can thrive once again. If you enjoyed this video, check out our other videos about penguins. And if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe. We would love it if you could share this video with your friends. And thank you for watching.